Pakistan making one change. Jahandat Khan is in for Sufyan Mukim. But right now, South Africans have got themselves in a huddle and they have the advantage. They beat Pakistan. It was a close game and a very good one. Few of the star players missing, but they've got enough in the tank on the bench to make it happen again, South Africa.
So Pakistan have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. So first blood to Pakistan. From that perspective, they need to play well, of course, to level the series. Then tomorrow night, we go to the third and final KFC T20 International at the Wanderers, just up the road. Mohammad Rizwan is out there. He's a wonderful player. Mohammad Rizwan, he was just a little bit slow, and I think everyone would agree with that right at the top when he started batting, and just didn't leave himself enough room right at the end, unfortunately. Need to get a lot of runs, 19 off that last over, and couldn't quite get there. And he's with Saim Ayub, who's a wonderful player, terrific talent, and this is going to be interesting to see how they go on a surface which will come on nicely to the bat. There's a look at Rizwan. A little bit of movement, a little bit of swing away, eased away for one. Rizwan, for Pakistan to have any chance at all in that first one, he had to be there right at the end, and he wasn't quite there right at the very end.
Yeah!
That's a little paddle around the corner. He's played that a few times throughout his career, Mohammad Rizwan. He's got that away easily for four. Second ball, first legitimate ball, because the first was a wide.
Just mentioned that Pakistan may just like this change. He's so good with that shot. Going inside the line of the ball and just tapping it fine for four.
Lost control of that. Could be out. What a brilliant catch that is. That is outstanding work coming around that boundary. Russi van der Dussen has taken a blinder. That's happened.
Hazy, you couldn't put his focus out as well, so extremely well done. Rizwan wanting a six, and what a great running catch. Split finger bouncer, it was in the slot, possibly top edging it, and have a look at this athleticism. Brilliant athleticism, stunning effort in the end, diving full length, sliding, skidding, holding on to it, inches from the boundary rope. Early exit for Rizwan, goes after scoring just 11.
That's middle, Baba.
Oh, that's not too far away. Didn't want it to go that fine, but he's got off the mark with a boundary.
Well, he plays that shot extremely well, but this was too close for comfort. Intentional, playing with an angle bat and inches away from diving keeper. That would have been disastrous had that gone into the gloves. Babar Azam needs a big knock here.
Over number 4. Driving on the up. Has that got through? Yep, that's got through. That's Babar Azam. Babar Azam at his best. 4 overs done, 24 for 1.
Yeah, I mean, he's a superb cover driver. Have a look at this one. Just opening the face of the blade to find the gap. And once he beat that fielder at mid-off, it was going to be a 4. Full length dive from Clarkson, not to be.
Picked up beautifully. That's gone for 6. That's travelled in the thin air at altitude.
Yeah, he's a great hitter, Saim Ayub, and if he carries on batting like this, it could be difficult for South Africa to keep a tap on him. Usually plays a no-look shot. This time he looked at it, flickered the wrist, and away she went for a gigantic 6. What a great strike.
Oh, that's crunch through the covers this time. That's a fine shot on the up.
Slap through the offside. Babar Azam enjoyed it. A little bit of width. Is working beautifully with the extra pace. Hitting it on the up. Slapping it past the cover fielder into the fence in no time.
Now pace from... and that is even better. What a shot that is. On the up again. That is magnificent work.
Well, we've been raving about Babar Azam's cover drive. Have a look at this one. This is pretty special. Better than special. Batting like a genius through the offside. Square drive followed by this scintillating, beautiful, graceful cover drive. Balance, execution, perfect.
Oh, down,
Little
down.
swing. It's gone through and it's gone for 4.
It wasn't such a bad ball, but on that middle leg stump line, the Yorker laying pin, Sam Ayub is in such good touches, not going to waste it. Fine fielder up in the circle, and have a look at this execution, beautifully done. He's got a start here, 22 of 19.
It's nicely carved behind point, and there'll be another boundary. Sam Ayub cutting loose on the offside.
Yeah, we're saying he's getting into his work. A little bit of width from Khalim. Sam Ayub standing up tall. I almost feel he's getting used to the bounce here at Supersport Park and just using the angle perfectly. It's a sign of a good player who's playing square on the ground. Find that gap between point and the...
Oh dear, that's a gift. That is a gift to Babar Azam, and it's gone way back. It's over the chalets. And that brings up 11,000 T20 runs for Babar Azam. He's the 11th player to have done so.
That's an absolute monster from Babar Azam. Peter dropping it short, quick feet rocking back, and well, they're high fault. You have to miss hit it and it goes for 6, but this has been absolutely creamed over deepwood wicket onto the roof of the nets.
Yeah, just 56 metre drag down. He had almost time just to sit on the back and wait, and then he smashed it away. And see, it clears well over the chalets, and Babar Azam gets another one. Peter has not found his length, and Clarkson's going to head over there and have a word with him. It's been easy pickings for the Pakistan batters. That one short and wide.
Yeah, for me, more the line from Peter. Can't give Babar Azam any width outside the off stump. Yes, a little bit short, but you get that on the stumps. It's a completely different shot, and you've got that width. You can just free your hands here. Supersport Park, the ball runs away for another boundary for Pakistan.
Sam Ayub goes in the slog sweep, and he doesn't even move. He's even not watching. It's gone way back again. That is a wonderful strike. We asked if he's got the power to be able to inflict boundaries in the middle overs, and he's showing us he has.
And as soon as this ball was hit, Donovan Ferreira turned back and walked to his mark. He knew it was big. Quicker delivery, bowling it flatter in the trajectory. Sam Ayub helping himself. Look at the pose, keeping that head down, 94 metres. That's a monster here at Supersport Park.
Carved away, that's beautifully played. He's just opened the face, and even Gretzky can't cut it off.
Going for the Yorker again is Donovan Ferreira. That wide line, lefty one he was aiming for, just missing his length on the full side. And Saim just using the pace, open the face, and just slicing and carving that one behind point for another boundary.
That's dragged down, and the placement is perfect. He would have known exactly the field when he got the opportunity. He does not miss out, places it perfectly.
Yeah, as you said, Polly, a drag down from George Linde. He was so good with his lengths a couple of nights ago. This one, he won't want to watch that one again. Halfway down. And the form that Ayub's in at the moment, he ain't going to miss out on that.
He doesn't want to drop short here, and he does help on his way. George Linde doesn't manage to get around. Some of the players will be looking, saying, well, maybe just launch the body and see if he can scoop it back.
Yeah, good batting again from Sam Ayub. You see how low he gets, potentially lining up the sweep or the slog sweep, but just seeing the length early. You see how low he gets there, just helping it around the corner. It's a very good piece of batting, understanding where the field is.
Side. Slug sweep, and that'll be 50 for Sam Ayub. His first 50 in this T20 international format. His best was 49 against Pakistan. And what an entertaining 54 it's been.
Well, the ball before, there were warning signs for Peter. Same lining up the sweep shot, potentially the slog.
Given some air, that could be taken. It is going to be, yes, comfortable catch for Donovan Ferreira, the man from Durban who was so successful. Keeps the good form going.
The massive wicket for South Africa. Babar Azam was looking so dangerous. George Linder, it's that man again, giving it a little bit of extra flight, enticing Bubba's arm into the big shot, not catching it at all, and flat catch for Donovan Ferreira on the boundary. It's a big moment in the game, you feel. Bubba's arm was set, and he has to go. Baba Azam goes for
saying that, Usman Khan will come in and be able to play with a bit of freedom.
Oh.
That's beautifully caressed through the covers. That is a wonderful strike by Saim Ayub to end the over. He moves himself to 60. 110 is the score. 12 overs completed.
A little bit of width from George Linder going across the left-hander, but look at the hands going straight through the line of the ball, finding the angle perfectly on this outfield, and the power he generates from that position. Great shot.
Straight up in the air, taken by Quinama Parker. Oh, it's a wild swing that, again from Usman. Into the side, Dayan Khalim plays at home, opens the ball in for South Africa, and now he's got a wicket. He's on the board in international cricket.
Another rush job by Usman Khan. That's a real tail-enders kind of a slog. He'd perished playing a similar shot in the first game as well at Durban and didn't learn from that. Gone early in the piece for 3, 114 for 3.
Leading edge, straight back to Khalim, and he's got 2 on debut.
Early exit for Tayyib, and that is always damaging as far as confidence goes for a young batsman. They're trying to work it away through the leg side, extra bit of bounce, no pace, and a soft dismissal in the end. Pakistan didn't need that. They needed a partnership. Instead, they've got another one walking back to the dugout early in the piece. Only got 6, 122 for.
Shot, beautifully played. That's a great start for Irfan.
Irfan is a small sample size, but I think he can bat up the order. He's considered as a finisher, as someone who can hit the ball hard in the last part of the innings, but the way some of the other batsmen have been shaping up in the middle order, I think his number can be up. This was beautifully struck. Hard cut shot.
Yeah, Irfan also only 20. That's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. With fielders out in the deep, he's able to find the gap. That was aided by a slip. Bretska in the deep slip before he went after that, but it was placed between the fielders and has ended up going for 4.
This great ability to pick up the length early. He's not giving a lot of spin to Saim Ayub to work the leg side field, but he picked up the length early. Look how smartly moved it.
He's cracked that down the ground, and he said that beautifully. That's a fine shot, not quite out of the middle, but he's picked up a boundary early in the over.
Yeah, this is a strategy we saw in the one-day internationals. I mean, the T20 internationals against India, which we weren't convinced about, with having men back up straight at mid-on and mid-off. If you are going to have those fielders up, that cannot be the length. That just is an easy pick for a batter who's on 71, moving now to 75.
A bit short of that time. He's picked that up, and he's put that into the bank. That's a wonderful shot. So there's 10 off 2 in this over. First ball was away.
Parker was really good when he bowled from the pavilion and changed the Hennips River and didn't have the best second over, but he did end that over really strong with 2 short pitch deliveries to Ayub, and Ayub actually just ducked underneath him. This time he's gone for the slower ball bouncer, Saw the pitch report and Hayes was giving us the meterage.
Full toss, he's picked that up, he's hammered that one into the bank, shot boundary, that's gone for 6. What a good shot that is, off a freebie.
Yeah, that's a nice ball to put away, and he's done it in style. Quick look at the square leg umpire just to check how high was that with regards to waist. It doesn't really matter. It's been helped on its way, and when we thought Pakistan were underdone, all of a sudden this over of 21 with a delivery to go means that they're starting to head closer. Current run rate would be 190.
Ayub with that shot has now gone to 88 off 50 balls. Ayub flips that one away. Fast outfield, that's going to go for 4. Takes him now into the 90s, 93.
I like this a lot. There's a bit of finesse to go with the wonderful stroke play and power that we've seen from Ayub. New bowler returning to the crease, goes for the knuckle delivery, just gets in that position, waits until the ball gets to him, and then just helps it on its way.
Plugged on the onside, pretty flat that one. That's gone for 6. That's a really good shot.
Really good catch taken in the dugout as well. This has been so important. We saw what a prolific over that last one was, and it's been backed up with another one. 3 legal deliveries completed, 12 from it so far, and this is a real flat bat shot. Didn't really get very high, just cleared the boundary. I think that was the knuckle delivery again. Yeah, 111 kilometers per hour. 7 Halim.
Oh, that's struck. That's flat as well. That's gone. That's into the crowd. This partnership's really healthy. 64 off 35 between these two.
Nice strike by Irfan Khan. We weren't sure if they had the hitting power. We don't know some of these new players that have come on tour with them. We weren't overly impressed by Usman and Tahir, but Irfan Khan has now managed to middle one. He's got himself to 21 off 12 exactly. Bishop 64.
Short arm jab that time, and he's picked up a boundary there. Nice shots these. This is really good batting from Khan.
Skyscrapers indeed at the back end. Yeah, 3 wonderful overs with 1 delivery to go. And all of a sudden over 200 is looking a possibility.
Yeah, they got 1 ball to go in this over, 13 from it, 190 on the board. That's flipped away. That's a boundary off the first. Easily put away.
Irfan Khan is doing a wonderful job here for Pakistan. Come to the crease, he kind of found his feet, and then he started to cut loose. 3 4s and 2 maximums. He's striking at 200. In position early, and then adjusts well. Parkman deciding to target the stumps, but the length means...
A little bit leg side. Short arm jab. Is that gone? No. Rassi van der Dossen. He's got good hands. It's the end of a fine knock, end of a partnership, but it's an important wicket.
Tell you what, that was a good strike, Hayes. It just didn't have the trajectory. It was a bit flat, but there was nothing wrong with the power. You talked about the short arm jab. Nice take as well by Rassi van der Dossen. Had to be aware exactly where that boundary cushion was. But he has done his part, Irfan Khan. 30 off 16. Cross seam delivery, going for the Yorker again. He's got the power, kind of just needed to get a little bit more elevation. Van der Dossen exactly aware of where the boundary was, but a good knock by Irfan Khan.
Basafridi's on strike. He's trying to go downtown. He's hit that beautifully. That is a fine shot. Stand and deliver first ball and smack it for 6.
Oh my word, oh my word. To face your first delivery and deal with it in this manner is sensational. This is just sensational. Neil Bartman would have thought, I'll just slide a little Yorker in. This brings up the 200 as well. And he just opens the face, knows exactly where he wants to hit it. And that has been smashed. As clean a hit as you'll see.
That's gone down to third man. That's going to go for 4. He's not going to get back on strike.
It was actually interesting. I was watching Samoa Europe, and he ran down in desperation, hoping that it would stop somewhere near short of the boundary. When it didn't, he kind of put his hands...
It's a top total this. Slower delivery, wide one, dragged on the onside. It's only going to be a single to finish. That is the end of the innings. That is good batting from Pakistan to get 206 on the board. It is absolutely outstanding work from Saim Ayub.